speaking to the VA. I need a second.
To figure it out?
Yeah, I'm allowed to, right?
What was the closed session for? You still need more time.
I got the sleeping bag.
What was the closed session for? You still need more time.
Let's see.
President, may I just make one correction in order so that both of these proposals are exactly the same?
It is my legal opinion that you need to compare apples to apples.
And as the proposal that came back from Education Excellence did not mention about cutting any
There
positions.
is no education.
Right. We will go catapult proposal, therefore, without cutting anything, would be the $4,136,000. So you have two proposals. Catapult at $4,136,000. Education Excellence at $4,300,000.
No, 4,496,000.
Now they said their net price to the district is $4,136,000. Base price less discount. The discount does not say here any place that it has any reduction to anything.
We will, through the chair, I want to be clear what I'm hearing. I want to be clear. Excuse me. The board is being asked to vote apples to apples. Your understanding of the email you received from Catapult is that they will provide everything in the RFP for $4,136,000. Is that? I'm not going to start reading emails.
I can only read what it says on here.
The second vendor is saying they will provide what's in the RFP for $4,300,000.
$4,300,000.
Okay. Now, that is what the resolution will say, however this board decides to act. Now, if the vendor tells us they cannot do it, the entire RFP, the way it is written, with no changes, well then they can't get this award. So it better be clear to all that this is the price for the RFP as written, with no changes. Was that clear, Doctor?
Can I make a motion? Can I make a motion to award it to Catapult? Second. We can have a roll call.
This is to approve the RFP to Catapult Learning in the amount of $4,136,000 for preschool through grade 12. Ms. Gonzalez? Ms. Gonzalez?
Said yes.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Brunhut?
Yes.
Ms. Vicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Ostreicher?
Yes.
Mr. Seidler?
Abstain.
Mr. Silver?
No.
Mr. Thomas?
Abstain.
Mr. Zlotkin?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Motion passes. 5 yes votes.
Can I beg of the board, I need to beg at 12:05. I have to pick my son up at the airport at 5, so you need to do something with SCS. I don't know what to say to you any longer, but you can't, the idea of just leaving this out there. Wait a minute, maybe I'm giving the wrong speech. Did you already vote on that?
Yeah.
Oh, you voted.
What, SES?
Yeah.
No.
No?
We didn't. No, it's still out there.
It didn't, oh, I was right. I'm just bleeding.
We moved pretty quickly on this issue. Not. Yeah, it's not.
We need a second, 1 minute, please. Okay, back to what I thought at 12:05. You need, I'm allowed to bleed here, I don't know. Right now, you've done no action on SES. You need to take some action.
That's right.
Thank you. So but I have to take care of myself for a moment, so.
No. Basically, I'm appealing to the other board members. We've just made a motion, Mr. Slotkin. we just made a motion for the IDEA, we just awarded the contract, this board did in full. We've been dealing with the issue of the SES for months now, many weeks. And we've heard from the board attorney, we heard from Mrs. Oxy, and I am asking you once again that you consider rescinding the waiver which was intended for public education SES services in the first place. To do the right thing, which is to rescind the waiver, which had we known we were going to be so wildly successful, we would not have waived anyway. You know, it's the right thing to do. I guess we just did the right thing to do concerning non-public schools as it relates to the services that are so needed. And now I'm telling you, as it relates to public school, we need to act accordingly, and we need to award, we need to rescind the contract, or we need to rescind the waiver to allow the opportunity to provide the children that we promised the supplemental services, just like we're willing to provide the services to the tune of $4 million in IDEA contract. I heard us say that all that money, you know, is, you know, there is a portion of that money that is tax levy money. And we're just talking about a waiver of funds that is provided for this service. So I don't want to go out and make a motion just to get no second and then get knocked down. You know, we should have a discussion for those who don't feel why they don't want to do it. What's the problem, so that we can, you know, move through this and act. We have to act. We have to do something. I mean, don't forget, we were in trouble with the state for SES money a few years ago, and they wanted us to pay money back because we had the issue. So here we are, we're going to go ahead and challenge them, and we're going to go back and we're going to say, oh, by the way, we don't want to do what you say do. By the way, we've always done a bad job with this, and now we're going to challenge them.